a Cortex-M0, we use this one normally in sensor application, a smart home application too. We had the very low power consumption to be able to use this one with energy harvesting.
So I'm here at the EP's booth with Pierre, and we're going to talk about their microcontrollers, which I've written about before, but we'll get it straight from the source. So Pierre, do you want to tell me a bit more about the microcontroller from EP's?
Yeah, so it's a microcontroller, it's a Cortex-M0 microcontroller. The feature that is very important with this microcontroller is the power consumption, because we target always to reduce the power consumption for application. So here, for this one, in deep sleep mode, we have 340 nanoamps of power consumption with the RTC and 8K of RAM retention. In active mode, we have 18 microamp per megahertz with the CoreMark interface. And here we have the demo with just an amp meter, and you can see the current, it's quite small. And just with a press, we can just leave the deep sleep mode to go to the active mode, and the power consumption start to increase. And so we have the possibility to go to the deep sleep mode thanks to an interruption and thanks to the RTC.
So what do you think would be kind of the perfect application that you see this working in?
Yeah, so a Cortex-M0, we use this one normally in sensor application, smart home application too, and smart building. That can be a good target for this kind of MCU. There is asset tracker too. There is a lot of application. The Cortex-M0, it's a quite common microcontroller, and here we had the very low power consumption to be able to use this one with energy harvesting, because EP is made chip for energy harvesting, so that's why we developed this kind of microcontroller.
So I'm guessing that's where this technology stands out. It's just how low power it is compared to others. So I guess the other thing we'll ask is, so this is the first time I've actually seen the evaluation board. Can you tell me a little bit about the evaluation board, what it's got on it that helps you evaluate what's going on?
So yeah, it's an evaluation board to allow the customer to just make all the measurement about the power consumption, because it's this one. And after, we have access to all the GPIO, the I2C communication, the SPI, and that allows the customer to be able to make some tests for his application. And
so we're going to go to another video now of with this in conjunction with their energy harvesters, so we can really see a bit more of a real-world application where you'd use this MCU with more EP's technology.
So here we have just a demo that just show the DIM, so the PMIC with our microcontroller, because our PMIC allows to have the information about the quantity of energy that we harvest with the PV cell and the storage element here. So the PV cell give here with this luminosity a certain quantity of power, and thanks to an I2C communication with our microcontroller, we can have all the information displayed on the screen about the number of microwatt that we harvest, the source voltage, and the battery voltage on the system.
Cool. So what kind of application would you see this particular setup in, like indoor and outdoor?
Yeah, for this application, we just put here a PV cell for indoor environment, but you can use this one in a lot of different applications like PC peripheral, remote control, and sensor. And the APM, the average power meter, allows to, for example, if you put this device in a dark environment, we can say to the customer, be careful, there is not enough light to charge the device, move a little bit your device. That can be a feature like that.
Okay.
And yeah, you can add this one to your application.
So is this keyboard kind of an example of how this would all be used together, or is this separate?
Yeah, so inside there is just our PMIC and a PV cell from a partner. Okay. And the goal is to make a fully autonomous device thanks to the energy harvesting.
I'm assuming it's a Bluetooth keyboard, is it?
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Well, that's EP's at Embedded World. They have some stuff that we can't talk about, but it's very, very interesting. So just let me know when we can talk about it.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so that was another video with our friends at EPs. Great technology, energy harvesting, big topic, which we've actually got a few different energy harvesting technologies. But if you want an MCU that will work with all of them, apply for a sample today.